What's up, everybody? Here I am, another Thursday night. A little edition of the grind. So let me get this set up so I can set it right here and actually clamp down, not have to hold the phone the whole time. Anyway, so everybody hasn't noticed, there was a lot of bullshittery that went on this past weekend with a disgruntled customer, upset customer, and very well he should have been. The quality of that seat was not up to par to what I am used to actually doing and what my customers are actually accustomed to me doing. Now, I'm not going to sit here and make this whole damn show about why I did a crappy seat or why it wasn't straight or, maybe I should quit or, what I'm actually going to do is discuss some other stuff. Oh, Mike Campbell wants to come on. There you go. Wanted to address it because everybody is like, dude, you need to chill out. You're going to have a heart attack and all these different things to attack you. What are you doing, buddy?
Oh, I'm driving home from work, man. It's dark in my truck. I can't ever get my truck to light up good.
That's all right, man. We know you're there.
You know what
Yeah,
my
that's what I
ugly
do.
ass looks like.
Right on. So what's up, man? You headed back from your day
None.
job or your night job?
The construction job. We had a barricade up at Easton. We had to finish painting. You can see all the paint on my hands and shit.
That right there keeps you honest.
I hate to paint, dude.
What's up, Jeff? What's up, Bruno? What's
How's
up,
uh
David?
how's the bike coming, dude? Is it? I saw it was in paint.
It's in paint. That's how it's coming. I'm just sitting here bored out of my mind thinking, Jesus Christ, man. I can't wait to see it.
So
I
they're
can't wait to
painting the
show
frame and
everybody.
everything. So you don't have nothing to tinker with.
Nothing. I was going to try to lay out the wiring, but I was like, nah, I'll wait till it gets here and do that.
Right. Word, everything else.
I don't. That's going to be like this. So, hey, man. So, put your 2 cents on this past weekend.
To be honest with you, I've been so busy, brother. I haven't followed anything that's going on with anything. I just
Oh,
wanted to. I wanted to get on here
where'd you go?
and wish everybody fucking safe travels to the Ray Price show. There's a bunch of heavy hitters headed down there. Freaking Barnyard and ourselves, Don and Jace are headed down from Evil Iron.
Where is
Pinup
that show at?
is headed down. Joey Hensley's headed down. There's a lot of heavy hitters roll down there for that show, and Mark Hendricks puts on a really good show for Tobacco Road Harley Davidson, and he really takes care of all of us going down there and everything. So I just wanted to wish
Where
everybody headed down there good luck and safe travels.
Where is it?
It's in Raleigh.
Raleigh, North
It's at
Carolina?
it's at the Raleigh Convention Center, but Tobacco Road Harley Davidson sponsors it.
Right on. I'm going to have to get up there eventually and go see some of these other shows.
What's that?
I have to eventually get up there and start going to some of these other shows.
Yeah, I tell you what,
Y'all,
man, I haven't even had the time to travel this year. It sucks. Um, Don's been kicking ass traveling. He's been Daytona and Myrtle, Sturgis, Chicago, freaking. He's running down to Ray Price. I think he's going to go to that invitational down in Florida. He's been all over the country this year. I appreciate him doing all that for the company.
right on. That's cool. I'm dying to see what's next coming out.
Uh, we got a little something going. Danny Roby sold his bike in Sturgis, so that one's underway. We got it all stripped down, got the neck cut, got the new one all fabricated up for what we're doing. kind of have a game plan of what it's going to be and everything lined up for it. All the parts are in stock. And then we just talked with a new customer actually today that I think that's going to wind up pretty nasty for next year.
So, hey, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Are you guys going to stay predominantly with baggers, or are y'all going to branch out and do other builds like choppers
Man,
and bobbers and stuff?
I'll do whatever, whatever the customers in our areas decides they want to do. We did one Softail already. We have another one on the frame jig that is, it's moving a little slower, but yeah, we got all the parts for it. We're ready to go on it. But I'm not against choppers and bobbers and cafe racers, and I got an O2 wide glide that I'm itching to chop up and make something. I don't know what, but we're not locked into anything specific other than Harley.
Right.
I don't want to work on anything other than Harley. I know Harley's wiring. I know what everything does. We've done a couple paint jobs lately on a couple Honda pieces and stuff like that. I mean, paint's paint. Doesn't matter what you're painting. But as far as mechanic service and building work, I'm just sticking with the Harleys.
Right. Well, the
But
only reason I
customer
asked that,
walks in the door tomorrow and they want to drop 30 grand on a Pro Street. Looks like Evil Iron Customs is building a Pro Street.
hell yeah. Hey, have y'all had anybody asking y'all for a trike? Because they're pretty far and few between.
We've done we've had a couple trikes in the shop, and they've been more or less putting on accessories that the customers really can't do themselves. We had one that got all blacked out and put nice big armrests on for mommy in the back, and added a few features for him. Got rear air put on it. I think it's coming in here soon to get a tuner and a dyno done for it. But I've never been asked to build a trike. I do have one guy that we're going to cut the neck on his trike for him for a 30. I don't know what else he's doing after that, but we'll do the neck cut for him and get it welded up right and get it back to him. So, but I have seen a few things, and I guess the only word of advice that I'll give to you is don't sweat that shit. Don't let it get you angry.
Look, I'm happy.
You can let it get you angry, but you got to realize that anger in the long run makes you look, no offense, makes you look stupid. It makes you look like it bothers you.
I don't need any help with that.
Yeah, I mean, you can't let people bother you. They're gonna say what they want to say, and quite frankly, when they know it bothers you, they're gonna keep saying it. So,
yeah.
Hell, look at me. I'm just a washed up hack bike builder that owns a construction company. Thank God, or else I would never make any money.
Yeah, that seems to be the general consensus with bike building is if you want to make a lot of money, don't do this. But there are those exceptions like Lance, Curly, he does really, really exceptionally well. I think
Curly does excellent. He has got a great customer base. He obviously has really great customer service. On top of he's a nice guy. He knows his profession. He's been doing it long enough. He's got the right people around him to help that team be successful. I mean, you can just tell by taking a tour of Curly's shop that he's got everything going on that he needs to. He's doing a great job.
Yeah, and that's the other thing. He's actually smart enough to know to put the right people in the right places and delegate authority and stuff like that.
And in all of that, it comes down to he's smart enough to run a business correctly.
Absolutely. That's
so,
right.
To run a business correctly, you have to realize that you can't do everything by yourself. Even though you're able to do all of those things, you can't do all of those things and still take care of 50, 60 bikes, take care of 50, 60 customers, and run your business. So you have to delegate those things where you can. And when you get the free time, you've got to jump in there and do it, because it's what you love to do, and you got to clear your mind a little bit.
Oh yeah,
You know, I
absolutely.
mean,
That's what makes them successful.
yeah, I mean, look at my construction company. You know, I'm a 29-year finisher by trade. I frame, I do structural framing, I hang drywall. I can do everything that my guys can do. Um, you know, some people think that I just stopped doing it because I got old and I got lazy. You know, in all reality, I stopped doing it because, you know, by the time I get my tools on and start working, my phone rings. And then
Yeah.
I got to deal with that conversation of that project manager or this new bid coming up, and then, you know, I got a guy on the ground waiting for me, so I'm wasting his money and my money. And then by the time I hang up that phone call and get back, getting to work, getting in a groove, your phone rings again, and it's like you're just, you know, I'm better off, you know, doing what I do and not getting in those guys' way.
Well, so how many employees do y'all have on that side? Is it just you, or do you have a business partner in there?
No, it's me and Kelly, my wife. She's a partner in the business. She handles all the accounting side. You know, all the contracts, payables, billables. The woman can handle money like nobody's business. She knows what needs paid first, what can wait, what can't. Um, you know, she knows how to turn money into money,
Right.
which obviously is a good thing. Um,
Absolutely.
I know, you know, I know the jobs. I know how to delegate people and motivate people. We have, we just hired some more. So I'd say we probably have 18 to 20 guys right now.
Right on.
Um,
So it
that,
is a very
you know,
successful on that side.
what's that?
So it's a very successful business on that side, the construction
Correct.
company.
On the, yeah, the construction company, you know, we've been in business for, I want to say 11 years now.
Right
Um,
on.
you know, I'm not going to talk numbers, but we do very, very well.
That's good.
You know, our guys have been with us. The guys that started with us when we started the company are still with us. Um, you know, I treat my guys good. I don't treat them like a number. I don't treat them like a guy that's just supposed to make me rich. Um, you know, just like right now, you know, when we do a barricade wall, you know, you see me posting pictures when we're doing barricade walls. I'm there. You know, I'm there helping. If my guys are working nights, I'm working nights. You know, I don't expect anybody to go out and work a job while I'm sitting at home enjoying my family eating dinner.
Right
Um,
on.
you know, I'm out there working with them. You know, I might not be running as fast as they are, but you know, there's always cleanup. There's always, you know, studs to be handed to people and stuff like that. So I always make sure that I work with them. You know, I compliment the guys when they do a good job. You know, there's always those times where you got to tell them that they did something wrong, but you can always find the area they did something right.
Right on. Cool.
So, anyways, I wanted to really like bullshit with you. I wanted to see, you know, how things are going with you and with the bike. And I haven't been on lately. I haven't watched your show. So,
Dude, if I told you everything good that's happening in my life right now, dude, you'd have to get a pen and a piece of paper. It's going,
uh,
everything is awesome right now.
well, that's good, man.
I'm
That's what
extremely
it's supposed
blessed.
to be.
Oh yeah, yeah. With the occasional little
Cool.
meltdown, everything really, I can't wait for like maybe another month or two when I can really start telling people about everything that's going on.
Right.
I'm happy. I'm blessed, man. I'm so good. It's not funny.
Hey, man, I'm just ready for you to kick that ass out in Galveston, and then let me and Art loose on each other, because
I
I
can't
already
wait to
got
see
some
y'all.
I already got some drawings together, and I think Art might be in trouble.
Well, I do know this much. I want to see both of y'all doing the live videos and the posting, and I know y'all are
Absolutely.
friends, but I just really want to see this thing do good. T-shirt sales are up. We've been making some T-shirt sales.
No,
That's another
Me and
thing.
Art are great friends, but me and Art also have that that competitiveness that, you know, we're gonna try and trick each other. We're gonna try and outdo each other. We're gonna, you know, they're neither one of me or Art wants to lose. So even though we're friends, there's still that competitive nature in us. And
Oh hell yeah.
I have a feeling. I mean, I know out of us, but I have a feeling out of Art, you're gonna see some out of the box shit come with some of these ruckuses. It's gonna be fun.
I don't know if y'all are still doing ruckuses. Y'all might be
Yeah,
doing baggers.
we're doing ruckuses.
He said we're doing ruckuses.
You wouldn't believe some of the concepts I've got for a ruckus, man.
Well, text me, show me. I mean, hey, look,
No,
I'm a vault.
you know what?
Nobody will know.
When it comes down to me and Art building against each other, you're gonna be a spectator, son. You're gonna see it done just like we are. We're
Hey,
seeing it done as
and
it's
that's what I
done.
want. I can't wait to see y'all build off. I just can't wait. I mean, I'm so excited. It's not funny.
Yeah, I'm looking at it in the sense of, you know, I want to take like three evenings a week and do do about 10 or 15 minutes like 3 or 4 times in that evening,
Oh
just to
yeah,
kind
yeah,
of get those progressions, you know.
absolutely.
Yeah, it'll be
I
a
need to
good
find
time.
out who is the big wig that I can get a hold of at Daytona, because that's where y'all are gonna unveil them there, right?
A big wig in Daytona. I should be able to set that up for you. I'll message you.
Well, that way I can get a hold of somebody, get a booth set up, make sure that there's a hotel that I can get to that's close, and try to get everything set up for y'all.
Right.
The people in Galveston,
Your best bet for a booth and stuff like that is probably going to be at the Cabbage Patch.
the Cabbage Patch, okay.
And you know, to be able to Randy Akers is very close with Roger at the Cabbage Patch, and you know, they're always willing to help out anything to draw some attention to their bar and to get people motivated in their bar. They do 2 or 3 shows there, so during those shows you'll be able to get the people's votes and stuff like that.
Right.
So
Well,
it'll be fun.
Art said I can't go to Daytona. He has too many traffic tickets.
You don't have to go. Me and Art have to go.
Well, no, Art said he can't go because he's got too many traffic warrants or tickets.
Ah, shit. Let Nick drive. That's
But
probably
I've never been
worse.
to Daytona. Yeah, right. Well, I'm down, man. I'm happy. I'm very
Cool.
happy about it.
Send me some pictures when you start getting some sneak peeks of that paint. I want to see it.
I was personally told by my best friend and the lady at the paint store, it's either going to be a home run or it's going to be a turd. She's
Yeah,
never seen
that
these
means
colors
they're
mixed
going out of
together.
the box and it'll be a home run. So, hey, if you need help with a seat, I know a really good seat guy that can hook you up.
What's his name? Give him a shout out on here.
What's that?
I said, what's his name? Give him a shout out on here.
Uh, I mean, I
And
tell you what. I mean,
you don't.
honestly, there's a lot of good seat guys. It's unfortunate that you know some of them aren't close to me. I actually think I may have found one that's like really in my neighborhood that I might give a shot to you know, just on some simpler stuff. You know, a tour pack backrest if I need it quick turnaround. You know what I mean? But
Absolutely.
yeah, I mean, there's some killer. You know, all the trades. There's killer people in everything. You know.
Oh, yeah,
There's
yeah.
great guys in parts manufacturing. There's great builders. There's great stereo guys. There's great seat guys. There's great painters.
Dude,
You
I've been
know,
seeing this new seat guy named Troy. If anybody knows his name, was it Troy Hendricks or Troy something? Dude is a freaking beast with seats, man. I started seeing his stuff pop up on Facebook. I don't know who the guy is, never heard of him, but I know his work looks badass.
where's he from?
I don't know. Literally, I've just seen a couple of people share his posts, and every time they share it, I'm either doing something and I just forget to go to his page. But from the little bit of stuff that I've seen, man, his stuff is very, very nice.
Yeah, Art, Danny, I thoroughly agree. I say we unveil in Myrtle Beach. Daytona really does suck anymore.
Well, okay, so if y'all are going to do that, I have to know when it is because you only get 90 days to build.
No, right, I know. Myrtle Beach is usually like May 15th, right around. It falls on Mother's Day. We're always there for Mother's Day.
Right on. So that would be May. So we couldn't
But
start until what,
even
March?
if it's at Myrtle, we can still set up at Spokes and Bones. That's Doyce Heisman. Uh, yeah, we'll get it taken care of. I'll be down in Myrtle for Fall Rally here the 1st of October, and talk with Doyce about it.
So when is Daytona? Is that February or March?
March, beginning of March.
Okay. So December. So if we, well, yeah. So we would have to start that one in February. So you'd have all of
Yes,
February, all of March,
correct.
all of April, and unveil them in May.
And I tell you honestly, what that's going to do for us is, in the wintertime, myself and Art get super busy with the, with the big builds, and by the time February rolls around, we're going to be getting down to paint and assembly on those bikes, and then that'll free us up some time to put a little bit more effort in the videos and stuff like that. So
Right on.
cool.
Well, cool. What do you think,
All
brother?
right. Well, hit up Art or Brian or whoever else you want. Like I said, I just wanted to wish everybody, good luck at Ray Price, and everybody get there safe. I think they're all getting there between tonight and tomorrow morning. So,
Right on. Well, cool.
all right,
Well, you'll
brother.
be good, brother. Drive safe, man.
All right, later.
Apparently I can see from now because there's a whole bunch of little things, icons right at the top of the screen here for me. And I guess I don't know how many people at one time I can add, but it's got people popping up left and right. So I'm just adding them one at a time as they pop up. So anyway, I wonder, I'm not even going to say it. I'm not going to start no shit. But I want to. I'm just saying. Okay, he declined. So out. We'll go here. Come on, pop up. Why are you not popping up? There we go. Let's see who declines and adds. Have a great night, Mike. Exactly right. Drive safe, bro. Say it. I don't know if I want to say that because he told me to keep his name out of my mouth, and I really respect him, and I think he's badass. But maybe other people should start making comments. Everybody's declining. Shit. I'm gonna try one more time. All right, I tried. I'm trying to add you. I don't know why it's not adding. Oh, see, it declined again. So I don't know. It's got a whole bunch of little icons at the top. Actually, there's 5 of them. That reminds me of a Pantera song. See it. Actually, I was gonna just for if he would see if he wanted to be a part of the grind at all, ship off my Rockstar seat to James Carter and see if Carter would actually be willing to do a seat for the Rockstar. I'm not too sure he would do that, but maybe he will, maybe he won't. Anyway, so I said it there, Dan. I got it because the screen is frozen. My screen's not frozen. My screen's all good. See. Thanks, Michelle. I appreciate it. What's up, Christopher? I'm trying to. I don't know why it's not adding you. Is your screen frozen? Here, let me try this. Eric Conaway. I don't even know who Eric Conaway is. Who is Eric Conaway? Let's see. I'm adding you, bro.
There. Nope, there it is. You got added, bro.
Oh, you went away. You were there. Oh, man. Send me another request. Let's see. There we go. Let's see if he can do it. You're watching. watching. Your lips aren't matching your voice. Wow, 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 wow. Now I'm good. It's like a bad kung fu movie. That's dub. You don't like me. Let's see. Miss Brenda wants to come on. Man, Eddie was on. I know it's not frozen anymore. It added you, but as soon as you popped up, I guess you hit the click screen and it went away. I don't know. Ah, decline. I'm gonna try one more time to add in. See what happens. I keep pushing the buttons to add you guys in because there's about 5 requests to come on. Just can't wait to hear what everybody wants to say when they come live with me. This is awesome. Come on. And see, it says it declined. It's declining, and I don't know why it's declining. Okay, try PJ again. Let's see what happens with PJ. Hey, Jim. Jim who? Jim who's watching? Come on, PJ, get on here. You know they're going to start, probably. I mean, hell, it is what it is. If you can't be famous, be infamous. That's how I feel. So why is it not adding me? It's declining everybody. Oh, come on, Dan. Don't be so harsh, bro. We're all in this to promote the Amy. Access denied. I don't know why the access is denying. I don't have a dang clue. Okay. So I'm going to try to fix it while we're sitting here. There. So now I've got it fixed. If you want to be on here, send me a request and I will hit it and we'll let you in. Jim Cooley. All right. Better to be hated than to be forgotten. Oh no. James Carter rocks. Man has always come there for us with badass quality. Amen. That is one thing about Carter I will give him credit for as long as I'm kicking chicken. The dude does some seriously cool seats. Everybody I've ever talked to that's got a seat from that man has never said one ill word about him, and I'm not going to say one ill word about him either, other than he's got an issue with me. But that's okay. And it's okay. The reality is I'm not everybody's cup of tea. Sometimes I'm your tequila shot. And that's cool. That's all right, man. What doesn't kill me only makes me stronger. You're the one fucking the chicken. I'm just holding. It's like, that's hilarious. Bad Kung Fu again. I don't know what's going on. Oh, Daniel, I want to say thank you very much, man, for the shirts and for the koozies and everything. I appreciate the shit out of that. I always wash my shirts and stuff before I actually wear them, so it's actually hung up in my closet right now. But I will promise you this. I will go live and I will be wearing your shirt. I will support Roby's Pub. If I ever get up that way, I damn sure want to go to Roby's Pub. So anyway, that's cool to me. So I appreciate that support. There's so many want to be added on right now. I'm hitting whoever I can to see who somebody eventually will get added on. I know it's not my connection. My connection's good. Typically when my connection goes bad, it actually tells me on the phone. And I see right now I've got a full bar staff. Send my stuff, Daniel. Okay. I don't feel comfortable going on. Okay. That's fine. You don't got to. Let's see if we can get Dan Whelan on again. Come on, buddy. You can come on. Just be nice. That's all I'm asking. Don't be hateful. Don't be hateful. Declined. So I'm only getting. I keep trying to add Brenda. I think she wants to come on. She's got something to say. Come on, Brenda. Accept it. Accept it. And I keep trying to add Ollie, but his doesn't have the add button in it. But anyway, so until somebody actually can pop up on here and gets on here, I'm gonna go back to just talking. It won't let me add. I know, bro. I'm trying, man. I've got. There's 5 requests up right now, so I'm sorry. And you're one of the requests, so I don't know what's going on. Mine doesn't have add button either. Let me try to see if it's on or off. It's on. There we go. The add button is on. So you guys should be able to add right now. Anyway, let me get back to what I was saying until I actually get the ads again. So, as you can see, I'm trying to add you guys. It's not working. Every time you see me do that, I'm up there trying to hit that button to add you guys. And it declined. So I don't know what to say. I give up. I'm not going to waste the whole night trying to add people. King on and upward. The add button is here now. He's Kong, not King. Oh, I thought you were talking about my Twisted King I built. Anyhow, I'm just jibber jabbing. So I've gotten the Galveston rally, which is the Lone Star rally. They are 100% behind us. I've been saying it. You have choice words and you want to see what everybody else says. Okay. Well, I mean, I will let you say whatever you want. I can't say that I will support what you say, but I will always give you the freedom of speech to say how you feel on this show, because unfortunately, that's exactly what I started this show for, was the grind. So people could actually say how they feel. We could interview the bike builders. We could actually, it's an actual good community to get things off your chest, to praise some people, stuff like that. Hey guys, good night, good show as always. Kevin, hey Art, congrats on the fiberglass. Looking forward to seeing it. Hey, Clyde, did you get your shirt yet? It was mailed off. At least I think my wife mailed it off. I want to make sure that people are getting their shirts. Anyway, I'll just type it. Okay. So just type away. Anyway, back to what I was saying is that, no, I didn't lose my mind this past weekend. I just gave people an opportunity to say the things they wanted to say directly to my face. Not in a violent way, not in a, I'm going to whoop your ass way, but in a way that you're actually allowed to have an opinion with me. You're allowed to say I'm a piece of shit. You're allowed to say my seats suck. You're allowed to say my bike builds suck. You're allowed to say all of that. The only thing you're not allowed to say is you're not allowed to say anything about my family. And I know 99.9999% of you guys are the same way. If you want to take me out back and whoop the shit out of me, hey man, I'm cool with that. I'm good. Believe you me, I have had my ass handed me enough times. I know how to get over it. It's no big deal. But I won't tolerate somebody talking about my family. That I'm just not going to tolerate, just like none of you would tolerate. So with that being said, the format of the grind is basically for that, but sometimes when you get behind your keyboard, it's real easy. And I'm guilty of it myself. It's real easy to get tougher than you actually are, which, if you know anything about me, and I've got many, many friends in high school that will back it up, there's proof of it. It's not just me running my mouth. I'm not afraid to fight. I'm not, because I'm not afraid to get beat up. That's the real deal, is I'm not afraid to lose a fight, because I can tell you this, I've lost more than I've ever won. I don't like fighting. I don't think violence is a way to fix anything. I think communication is the way to fix things. I think talking to people, if you have an issue with somebody, you talk about it. You might find out that the reason people act the way they act is because they had something going on that you had no clue about, and you just misinterpreted what they were saying or what they were doing or how they were trying to convey their message. I know I'm guilty of that. I mean, I'm really guilty of it with my wife. I try to work on that, whenever we're talking about stuff. And, you can ask my wife, way above and beyond anybody else in this world. My wife thinks I'm the biggest asshole out there. There's not a human being out there that thinks I'm bigger of an ass than my wife thinks I am. But the reality of it is that I try to talk to her. We try to talk. We try to work things out, because there ain't no goddamn way I'd ever lay a hand on my wife. So that right there should tell you violence isn't going to fix anything. My wife would never lay a hand on me, because violence doesn't fix anything. What fixes stuff is, like I said before, It is just being able to talk. And he has the right to be. Some people are dicks. I've been called a dick my whole life. It's kind of true, you know. A lot of people actually think, you know, well, he's got an attitude when he talks to you. And I really don't. I mean, I try to stay as humble as possible. I try to be as, I don't know if I'm using the right word here, as accommodating when I'm talking to somebody as possible. Here and again, my wife doesn't get that as much as she deserves to get it. By Dan, you're going to start teaching everybody martial arts? That'd be awesome. Go there, do a live video every week and teach them the martial arts. But anyway, enough about all that. You know, the grind page is growing. The t-shirt sales are doing good. I want to say thanks to a couple of my buddies from high school. They came by just out of the blue, man. I had no clue they were into all this stuff, but they came by and bought 4 or 5 shirts, and I appreciate that. Maybe they bought them because they know me, or maybe they bought them because they're a fan. I don't know, but I appreciate it. Getting this page to grow and get active members and getting active bike builders, that's just what I want to do. I want to get this page up really, really big. I know some of the big wheel bagger pages have over like 150, 200,000 people that are part of it. Yeah, my wife doesn't say that, Brian. My wife's like, you're an ass. Hank Finn, are you ready to do some wiring? But anyway, I love this page. I want to get it as many people on here, get it as active. People, when you get t-shirts from us, when you take the money and you spend that money to support the grind, that money that you spend to buy a t-shirt, that's only going back into the grind. That doesn't go into American Drag Seats. That doesn't go into my pocket. That's specifically there to get more apparel. It's there to get more stuff to do the show better. I'm saving some of the money so that whenever the next biker build-off comes up, I'll be able to fly wherever they're going to go. And the reason for flying is because I'm not participating in the build-off. I'm just going to be the MC of the build-offs. And I think, you know, because I started the page and it's my baby, it's my thing, I think I should be that guy. I know I'm going to be having to deal with different promoters and different things like that. But my point is I fly into the show for that actual part of it. Now, some of the shows, depending on where they're at, I'll stay at, you know, bring my bikes and things of that nature. But like Daytona, Myrtle Beach, stuff like that, all that, although I know where they are, getting the hotels and getting the time off from my day job to go to these things for the full, you know, some of them are 4 days, some of them are a week. Sturgis is 10 days. Getting that much time off to be there the entire time would be really, really hard on me. I will say this. Ever since I released the Softail, the 07 Fat Boy that I just built for Mike and Patricia Doran, man, I have been getting a lot of requests for information, which, you know, right now it's just kicking tires in my mind. But I've been getting a lot of requests for builds, and I appreciate that. I'm hoping that when I, you know, when you know, on October 10th, when I go to start putting the, I keep trying to put Dan on it, he won't let me. But I'm hoping that when I get the bike back by October 10th and I start assembling it, that I'm going to be able to get more builds in that direction also. I will say this. I talked to somebody today, and they were telling me that I really need to take and set up my GoPro, and that, you know, I can get the memory sticks for the GoPro, and then I can do time-lapse videos of the build and the assembly and stuff. So those won't be on the grind page. Those are going to be over on my personal YouTube account. So you'll get the time lapse of the build or the assembly side of it. I'm going to also be looking for some hardware, which is just stuff you download on your phone. I would bring him on, but our relationship and where he lives, I'm not 100% sure he wants the limelight. And you have to respect that. He may not want that. We've discussed it a little bit before, but I'm not sure. Let's get through Rockstar, and then we'll see if I can't persuade him to actually get on here, do a little interview. And because I'm going to tell you what, these guys, this boy's bad. This boy is badass. And I will say this. My painter, Mr. Robert Clark, the one that painted Tesla, He's only been painting bikes 2 years. That's it. And to have the kick ass artistic ability, putting the colors together, doing the silver leaf, the pinstriping, the paneling, the portraits, the dude is fucking insane. Sorry, I'm cussing. I apologize. Yeah, Baker and Mr. James Baker, who's he just commented, he actually knows the downloads that I need to do to my phone, where I can start taking the grind videos and throwing those up on there, so we can put those up there too. Yeah, and for you guys that don't know, this girl on here, Michelle Rowe, if you guys don't know who she is, she's a badass painter. I've been following her now because she started following me, and I was like, well, you know, she's cute. I saw a deck that she did, and I about flipped out. I was like, holy cow. What's new on his end? Where's he at? Okay. Anyway, let me finish up with Michelle. I'll answer your question in a second. So I found out Michelle, she's awesome freaking painter. You guys got to go over to her page, like her, follow her, do whatever. She's awesome. She's just completely freaking awesome. The other thing, anybody wants a shirt, please go to my personal page and message me. All I need is your name, your mailing address, your phone number, your email address, and what size shirt you want or how many shirts you want. I'll take it from there. I know there's people that have messaged me that want shirts. I'm taking care of it. I'm getting them out as fast as I possibly can, working a full-time job, building the bike, doing seats, spending time with the family. Plus, you know, Half Pint just started T-ball. So we do that now. It's all a good thing. So anyway, all right. So Dan, you asked me a question about Dave. Here's the deal with Dave. So when all of this started, Dave did me a favor because there was another high-profile builder that told me he was going to do it, and for one reason or another, he backed out. Well, when he backed out, be nice, Dan. Whenever he backed out, David stepped up and said, hey, man, I'll build off against you. And Dave didn't know me. I never heard of Dave. So I got a little behind the scenes from Art Still, and Art Still said, hey, look, the guy's a professional builder. He does this, that, and the other, and you're going to have your hands full. And I was like, cool. I don't care. I'd have gone against Art Still if he wanted to go against me. I'm looking for the camaraderie. I'm looking for the education. I'm looking for the, you know, to bring this industry back together, you know, have all the builders actually, you know, assist each other as they can instead of hating on each other. So he ended up making, because he had such a busy schedule right there, you know, at the beginning of August when I started my build, he already had deadlines and things already in place to go to Sturgis. He's supposed to be going to Ray Price right now. I mean, he had things to do. So I know he initially posted pictures where he had his bike and he was, you know, had the motor and it was all disassembled. Since then, he has assembled it. His bike is completely done. And he, because of all the negativity he got from everybody about, you know, you're supposed to be posting videos, which by all means, he was supposed to be posting the videos and he didn't do that. He said he couldn't get any reception in his shop. I get it. I understand. I would have pushed the bike outside, but he didn't feel like that was necessary. But the bottom line is this, is he's got a bike. It's done. I want to say it's a 240 rigid frame or soft tail, I forget. Springer front end. I think it's a 21-inch front wheel. I could be wrong. From what I saw, it was a black bike. And he is coming to Galveston, and you are going to be voting on us. Actually, Teresa, I would love to do that. I've been dying to build a trike for a long time now. It looks like my phone's locking up again. I don't know if it is or it's not. If you guys can hear me, that's cool. Yes, Teresa, I would love to build you a trike. That'd be awesome. But anyway, so Dave does have a bike. Dave is coming to Galveston. Dave is definitely doing this. His bike's done. But right now, I think what we all need to do is keep, you know, the East Coast and all those states that are really affected by that hurricane. We really need to keep them in our prayers. because I went through that last year, and I've got pictures. If you need me to post up pictures of the situation that I was in last year, my heart bleeds for those people. I've already heard via the news and stuff that there's already the death tolls up to 20, which is very sad. You haven't heard from him because, one catastrophe after another. He was really, really busy, and then the hurricane was coming. So he had to batten down the hatches, take care of his family, take care of his businesses and all that stuff. So right now, the build off and getting on here, that's just not a priority for him right now. Not to say that it won't be, but the other thing is that because of everything that's happened, I will be going live a couple of different times at Galveston with the bikes. So be sure to pay attention then. And I'll say it again as we go. November 23rd, not November 23rd, my bad. I'm going to get y'all all screwed up. November 3rd, it's a Saturday. I will be going live. That is the day you will be able to go see the bikes in person. You will be able, it's a ballot voting system. You either vote for Kevin at American Drag Seats or you're going to vote for Dave Mazingo at Sinworks. We will have t-shirts there for sale. I don't know how many American Drag Seat t-shirts and hats I'm going to have there for sale because I don't have a big budget for stuff. So I'll bring everything I got. And if it's ready to go, Randy, message me, please. I need to talk to you about Daytona and Myrtle Beach. But I will bring everything I have apparel wise, and I will I'll sell the shirt off my back if somebody wants it. But I just don't have a big budget to have a really large amount of apparel. So I will sell as much as I've got. But like I said, we will go live. I'm thinking about actually doing a live video feed of us. And then based off the comments of that live video feed that Saturday, we'll also tally in the votes of you can either vote for Kevin or you can vote for Dave. But you can't talk smack. You can't do all that stuff. What you're going to have to do is you're going to have to put American Drag Seats as your comment, or you're going to have to put Sinworks as your comment. And that's the rule. And if you don't put that, your vote's not going to count. So I'm thinking about doing that. I want to discuss it with Dave beforehand. That way the people that can't make it to Galveston, they can still be a part of the vote off to make sure what's going on. Thanks, Randy. I appreciate you. I think from what I've heard from everybody, I'm going to need your help with some of these other rallies and stuff that I've never been to. Yes, probably around 5:36 p.m. November 3rd. But anyway, so just to let you guys know, that's what I'm anticipating possibly doing. That way, because I know there's a lot of fans on here watching and stuff that aren't going to be able to get to Galveston for that really do want to vote on the bikes. So, like I said, I'm going to talk to Dave, and if Dave agrees to it, absolutely, Michelle. And I think I've already spoken with you about that. Anyway, so that way everybody that's like in Dave's camp can actually vote that couldn't show up to the rally. Everybody that, that's all over the country or, in some places all over the world can actually vote and see what's going on with the grind as it's going on. And you'll be able to cast your vote. And who knows, Dave may end up whooping the hell out of me online. It doesn't matter. I want everybody involved. You see the bikes, you look at the bikes, you like the bikes, and you pick the one you like the best. You don't have to do that. You don't have to. I don't want anybody sending me nothing out of their pocket, man. Let me know what they cost, and we will go from there. Even if it's just a small budget I can give you for it. Let's vote on here now. Let's take a poll. I got Kevin for his participation. I wouldn't care if he built a goddamn unicycle. He's got my vote. I appreciate you, Dan. Dan, can I make a request? Dude, can you change your profile picture? Because if you first look at that profile picture, it looks like you're leaning back with your legs spread, butt-ass naked. And you have to really blow that picture up to see that your girlfriend's sitting beside you with her legs over you. You got to change that, bro. It's worrying me a little bit. David does have his hands full. It took me hours to get to Myrtle yesterday. Many roads were blocked, and it's going to get worse on the flooding as the week goes on. See, Randy right there said it. That's part of the reason I'm not giving Dave any slack right now. All I'm doing is praying that him and his family and everybody else affected are safe. That's all I'm doing right now. The show will go on. Everything will be fine. So y'all agree? It does. It looks like naked porn stars. Oh my God, dude, you're killing me. Again, no disrespect. I just want to make sure everybody affected by this horrible hurricane is safe and okay. So y'all keep Dave in your prayers, and let's pray for the best for him and his family and his companies and all the other people affected for it. But anyhow, let's see. All right. So we have been on here almost an hour. I'm starting to lose the followers and the viewers. So I guess what I'm going to do is I'm going to go on and cut this one done for tonight. Thank you for watching. I will be getting back to voting, or not voting, but interviewing as soon as possible. I'm trying to find people to interview right now that would want to participate. If you know anybody that wants to participate and wants to be interviewed, have them message me and we'll set things up and I'll start interviewing again. Good night, Bruno. I appreciate y'all. So let's stay on for a 15 minutes. You want to stay on here for 15 more minutes? For what? Tell me why. Decline. Well, I tried to add everybody. It's not working for some reason. Interview. Have him send me a request. Thanks for watching, Eddie. If you wouldn't mind, brother, go to the page, follow it, like it, share it. Let all your friends know about it. Get them to like it and follow it also. I do this every Thursday night, except when I'm building. Yeah, except when I'm doing the build. Then when I do the build, man, it's a hit and miss, but I always give you a heads up before I'm going to go on with the build. So I do know this. The build is going to be starting in the next week or two because I wanted him to get me the frame first. So we'll have the frame back first, and I'll try to get the motor dropped in it and get some of that done and start getting the wiring at least laid out in place. But I will say this, it's, yeah, I've started growing my hair back out. Yes, I know I'm going bald right there, but it is what it is. He said Tracy Fields. I know Tracy Fields. If everybody heard my interview about a month and a half ago, I said I wasn't going to interview Tracy Fields until he apologized to me. And the guy doesn't even know me, so I doubt he'll ever apologize to me. So I retract that statement. I will interview Tracy Fields, and once he gets on here, I'll discuss that with him. Because I didn't think it was very nice to degrade all of the people, especially people like me personally, that he was putting down. I've never had anybody else do it except for Cameron Juro. Cameron Juro did it, and I never heard from him again. So after he did it, I was, that's where the term garage jockey came from. I'll get him live. Where is he? Well, I can't do it tonight, but I don't know if he even follows the grind. I don't know if the dude even knows who the hell I am. I know on that one rant that he did for over an hour, I left a couple of comments. He never even acknowledged it. So it is what it is. Video damn never. Yeah, he was kind of all over you too, Randy, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, well, I'm not going to go there. I mean, James has already told me point blank. He's already made the comments. I need to keep his fucking name out of my mouth. But the part that's got me confused is, he said in one sentence that he's got an issue with me. And then a couple sentences later, he said that he likes me. So I'm just confused. Yes, his rant was crazy. I will say that. Brian Barber, Tracy. Y'all know who I need to interview? I need to interview Brian Barber. That's who I need to interview. Don't make me cut you, dude. Y'all don't know about him. Well, probably all of y'all know about him, but I didn't know about him, but I know about him now. But anyhow, okay, so I have been on here for an hour now. I'm going to let you guys go. I need to go take a shower. I need to shave, and I need to get in bed. He's bipolar. Yeah, I know. That's why I'm trying to just let things lay. Just if people want to be on here, I've got no issues with them being on here. I've always said I would love to have James Carter on here. I'd love to have Dave Voss on here. Hell, I'd love to have that guy Troy, whatever his last name is. I'd love to get him on here because that dude's seats were tight as shit too. Night, brother. Night, everybody. Like Michelle. All right, Dan, go have fun, brother. I'm going to sign off for tonight. You guys have a blessed night. God bless you all. Pray for everybody that's been affected by the hurricanes. And y'all have a great night. Be nice to each other. Bye.